Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something a little nostalgic yet still relevant in this decade. The iPhone SE first generation. Released back in 2016, the iPhone SE was Apple's answer to those who longed for a smaller, more pocket-friendly design without compromising on performance. But when you come to 2024 today, we're here to find out, should you still buy it in 2024? Let's start with the design. The iPhone SE first gen sports a classic iPhone 5s design, featuring a 4-inch Retina display and an aluminum frame. Despite its compact size, the build quality is solid with that familiar Apple feel. Now, after nearly a decade, you might expect some wear and tear, but surprisingly, my iPhone SE still looks pretty good. There might be a few scratches on the side and that, but overall it's held up pretty well compared to many other phones. When it comes to performance, the iPhone SE first gen isn't gonna blow you away like the latest flagships, but it still holds in its own day-to-day tasks, browsing the web, checking emails, even some light gaming. It handles them all without breaking a sweat. Speaking of which, let's talk about software. Despite its age, the iPhone first gen is still getting some software updates, only security updates though, albeit not the latest and greatest though. It's still running the iOS 15, I believe. That's pretty impressive for a phone released in 2016. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the camera. The iPhone SE first gen may only have a single 12 megapixel camera, but don't let that fool you. It's capable of capturing some decent shots, especially in good lighting conditions. Now, let's talk about the battery life. Admittedly, this is where the iPhone SE shows its age. After all these years, the battery isn't what it used to be. Mine's about 77% battery life, so you might find yourself reaching for the charger more often than you'd like to, compared to some modern day 2024 flagships. So, is the iPhone SE first gen still worth it in 2024? Well, it depends. If you're someone who values compact size, solid performance, and a familiar iOS experience, but are willing to sacrifice a few years of software updates, then absolutely. But if you want the latest and greatest features and everything else, and a better camera and battery and life, and you get the point, you might want to look elsewhere. And there you have it, our look on the iPhone SE first gen in 2024. Let me know in the comments below, would you still use it, or